Catchy, isn't it? How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another edition of Western Wednesdays. Today's film is going to be the second part in the John Ford Cavalry trilogy, which is She Wore a Yellow Ribbon from 1949. If you haven't seen my reaction to Fort Apache, I'll have a link in the description. You can check that out if you'd like to. So I know John Wayne is in this, but I don't know is it tied in any way with Fort Apache or with the one that comes after Rio Grande. Or is it just a case that they're just thematically related? Um, but yeah, I don't know anything going into this one, what it's about, just know that John Wayne is in it. Just a quick shout out as well to two of my patrons, Ravi and Sam, as always, eternally grateful for the support, so thank you so much for that. And guys, if you do enjoy this video, a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't, but you've been watching a lot of the videos, I would really appreciate it. As always, it really helps the algorithm trying to get the channel to grow more, so any of that would be fantastic. I'd really appreciate it. But with that said, let's watch She Wore a Yellow Ribbon. Like, I have to say, just going back a tiny bit to Fort Apache, I thought that was a fantastic film. The ending in particular was so strong. The next two, like this one and Rio Grande, have a lot to live up to.
The Sioux and Cheyenne are on the warpath. By military telegraph, news of the Custer massacre is flashed coach to the 100 settlements and the thousands
where the opening shot for the searchers was.
Under threat of an Indian uprising. One more such defeat as Custer's, and it would be 100 years before another wagon train dared to cross the plain. Under Sitting Bull and Crazy Horse, Gall and Crow King are uniting in a common war against the United States cavalry.
Oh.
Hey, that's old Major Cheadle, the paymaster, eh? Looks like we ain't gonna get paid for another 3 months.
And wherever the flag rises over some lonely army post, there may be one man, one captain, fated to wield the sword of destiny.
Good morning, sir. 542, sir.
Again. Right, man, Fort Apache.
Mrs. Jamison's had a baby, sir. The stagecoach run from here to Sudu has been discontinued. There's a dispatch rider arrived.
Subtly takes the whiskey.
Private Mackenzie's got his stout.
They aged him up a bit. This is 49.
You got a breath on you like a hot mince pie.
Oh, Captain Garlic Dog, you will know I took the pledge.
Shiloh.
You
St.
broke the
Patrick's
pledge.
Day.
Oh, Captain
Beats
Darling.
me where you hide this stuff. 6 more days. I retire.
The army
Retirement.
will never be the same when we retire, sir.
The army is always the same. The sun and the moon change.
Still think of the Twitter scene to that fight scene in The Quiet Man. It was such a
Morning,
great
gentlemen.
scene. This one feels a bit more light-hearted so far. They're going to find him dead, the body from the paymaster. And then Morale's going to go along now when they realize they're not going to get, what's he said, it won't be paid for like another month.
It's not Kiowa.
No, and it's not Comanches nor Arapahoes either. Those color bands.
Sir, these airs with the yellow, white, and red bands are sign of the Southern Cheyenne. Red Dog Soldier.
Oh, what in blazes did the Cheyennes be doing this for, South Sergeant?
That ain't my department, sir.
Lieutenant, the post is closed. Sorry to spoil your outing, Miss Dandridge.
Sorry indeed. Lieutenant Cohill has made up his mind that Lieutenant Pinnell hasn't rank enough to be seen in my company.
Sir, if I could just
Your
explain...
attention, Mr. Pinnell.
When you figuring on holding your picnic, Ross? I'll tell you where. Delmonico's in New York about 2 months from now with Olivia on my arm.
212 dead on the Little Bighorn. Headquarters expects hard and bloody winter.
And how many was in the group? 200.
Is the list, Nathan? I expect you knew most of them.
Jeez. This is where war really
George
is.
Armstrong
See
Custer.
the list of people that have died.
Tom Custer. Boston Custer. Miles Keogh.
Just always the loss of life, just astronomical.
Well, Mary, only 6 more days to go, and your old Nathan will be out of the Army. Haven't decided what I'll do yet. Just can't picture myself back there on the banks of the Wabash, rocking in a front porch.
Who was Mary then? The wife, maybe?
Maybe push on west. New settlements, California. George Custer was killed. His whole command. Miles Keogh. You remember Miles. Happy-go-lucky Irishman. Who used to waltz so well with you?
There always is something profound about finality, regardless of what you're doing, with doing something for the last time.
But I've watched you come out here to your family, and so I brought you this.
I wonder how his wife
I'm sorry
died.
I made such a fool of myself at the gate this morning.
You made a fool out of a couple of young lieutenants. It's never against Army regulations.
But I'm forgiven.
Ah, forgiven.
There's 5 days left now,
Comrade.
isn't it?
Last patrol, eh?
The last of many, sir.
Come on, mark the calendar.
More.
3 more.
5 more.
3 more.
5 more, can't you count?
I'm meaning 3 more weeks before I retire, sir.
Are you going to stand there all morning?
Oh, I'm sorry, Captain Down.
Don't apologize.
It's a sign of
It's a weakness.
What's this? Hawk Bauer. Yes, sir. There's no wagon goes on this patrol. Orders, sir.
From who?
Major Alshard. What in blazes?
Hold it, I know the wagon.
Yes, a wagon. A wagon full of women's junk.
Nathan, I'm sending my wife and her niece with you. They'll go with the troop as far as Sudrow's Wells, and they'll take the stage east from there.
To protest that order?
I expected you to. Put it in writing.
I intend to.
Nathan, I sat up half the night with this.
Guess it's like an extra role for them to do. That's to be protecting them as well.
Hate to hamstring you this way, Nathan, but you will take every precaution.
Mac.
Oh, forget it. Sorry I mentioned it.
As you were, Hawkbauer.
I hope you approve of my uniform.
Yes, indeed. It's very lovely of him. Ross has branded you with his yellow ribbon.
How do you know it isn't for you,
Ah, yellow ribbon.
Quite.
Hence
Quite
title.
were for me. Very happy indeed.
Wasn't she the one on the picnic with that guy?
Trooper Dandridge reporting for duty, sir.
Well, right pretty, don't you think, Mr. Cohill?
She's very
You
pretty.
indeed, sir.
A yellow ribbon, Miss Dandridge? Do you know what that means in the cavalry? Sweetheart.
It does?
Who's it for?
Why, for you, of course, Captain Blizzard.
For me.
I thought they were going in the carriage.
I hope you're wearing that yellow ribbon for me, Olivia.
Why, who else would I be wearing it for, Ross?
It's catchy, isn't it? Oh, just the locations, the locations, the locations. It's absolutely stunning. Many of you have actually visited Monument Valley. Let me know in the comments.
Oh, the Army. Now, I planted
Definitely
24
seen her in
gardens
something
the first
before.
10 years. We never stayed long enough to see a single bloom.
Now, have I your permission to ride back along the line?
Haven't you already thrown enough dust in Fennell's eyes? Why don't you give him a chance?
Update report. Ooh.
They look like Arapaho, sir. They're
Yeah,
moving the
binoculars
whole
will be-
village, wagons, lodges, and all.
Be moving on Sudrow's Wells, Sergeant. Answer me that. Well, I'd soon find out. I can't risk it with those women.
This is why he didn't want them, see. It's gonna take some of them, maybe. Did they not hear that? It's a big horn thing going off.
Sir, we're turning east, gentlemen. Give 'em a wide berth. Approach Sudrow Wells from Twin Forks.
The ladies may miss the stage, sir.
Would you rather have them miss their scalps, sir? Mr. Cohill.
Fair point.
I'm sorry, sir.
Oh,
I didn't-
shut up.
Just the same. Ross is a spoiled, rich kid, and the Army's his only chance.
So if you can't take the Army, leave him alone.
Might have a pointer.
Buffalo, Mr. Cohill.
Yes, sir.
First time the herd's been this far north, summer of '68. You never saw a buffalo, Mr. Pennell?
No, sir.
This is the great little
For your
moment, just
time.
the natural joy it gives,
Quincannon.
just seeing these animals.
Escort
The crap they must be going through, the stress, the worry, the fear, you know, dying to get home again. It's just like a glimpse of life being good, you know.
office business and repeating rifles.
Well, if that's the case, why don't we pull right out and take the whole...
and her chaperone, Bub.
Since you're well mounted, make for the Paradise River. Pick up our patrol there. Proceed at your best pace to Sudrow's Wells. Hold the stagecoach for the ladies.
Yes, sir. Tell them I've been delayed.
What the hell? Whoa, what the fuck? Yeah, but who are they firing at? Oh god. Here.
Firing, man. Shoot over their heads.
Corporal Quain, sir. Reporting with Paradise River Patrol. Arapahoes jumped us at sundown. Made it to the relief point. But you weren't there, sir.
I wanted to be there.
They flushed us at dawn, sir. And I got this.
He's gonna be
Good, clear
pissed now.
report.
The fact that he couldn't go
Show on
because
the
they had to bring the women.
Come up with that extra stripe towards...
He'd want to be careful on his own. I know he's trying to get a... what was it, a cart or a carriage for them to meet to take the ladies in.
Shot cut.
Oh. Fuck! Go, go, go! What are you doing? Go! They're relentless at the moment. Shit. Fuck! Oh! Fucking hell. God.
The operation at best. Can you halt?
You know I can't.
For 30 minutes, Nathan. 20 minutes.
It's always so... feels weird, like, in that location and the rain coming.
The slug.
After you, ma'am, if you please.
Being it sick? No.
I'm so happy about Corporal Quain.
Why? He's just another dog-faced soldier in dirty shirt blue. What's it mean to you whether he lives or dies? No officers' bars. Not
You
a
still don't wish death upon somebody, even if you don't have anything specifically for them.
You're glad about Quain's.
What the? Keep coming upon gunfights.
Women in the rear!
Rear. Doesn't Captain
Oh,
Fiddle
shut
have it-
your gob! You talk too much. When he says back to the rear, go back to the rear, darling.
Back,
miss.
Is that ever said in America, shut your gob? Because that's an old saying here in Ireland.
I'm really glad to see you, Captain.
Sorry to be late.
It's
Tom.
alright.
Report.
Cheyenne dog party. About 30 Arapahoes with them.
The hell did he escape all that? Oh. There it is there. Jeez.
Sir!
Afraid he can't hear you. Captain?
Jeez.
I know all this is because of me. Because I wanted to see the West. Because I wasn't...
Not quite Army yet, miss. You'd know never to apologize. It's a sign of weakness.
Yes, but this was your last patrol and I'm...
Mission failure.
It just shows that how right he was, though.
Missed the stage, Miss Dandridge.
Oh, that was the kid, just the coach that was going to collect him.
I commend to your keeping, sir, the souls of John Sudrow and his wife, Martha, late Brigadier General, Confederate States Army. Trooper John Smith, United States Cavalry. A gallant soldier and a Christian gentleman.
Fire! Aim! Fire! Aim! Fire! Order!
Ooh.
Oh, honey, I love you so.
All right, Flint, let's get it over with. Pull your blouse. Are you crazy? You can sneer all you want to, but you keep your paws off my girl.
All right, mister, I'll accommodate you. Let's step over to the corral.
Fisticuffs? Well, tap still sounds over a brave man's grave. God help this troop when I'm gone.
That's a great point. I'm not blaming her for that, but her presence is really causing a lot of shit to these two. And that great point you made, they just buried some people.
Gentlemen, we'll leave a rear guard here under one officer. Sir. Mr. Cohill, you will be in command. You'll take 2 squads, cover our crossing. Deny the hostiles the use of this ford. I'll be back, man. I'll be back, I promise you. Good luck.
It was well worth waiting.
We'll get you out of here, son. Just hang on. We'll get you out of this pocket by noon tomorrow.
Wait.
Well, hull up and kiss her back, blast you. We haven't got all day. Get mounted.
I feel bad for Ross now.
Guess that's how it is, Ross.
Oh, fiddlesticks, Nathan Brittles, it was our fault. You did everything a man could.
I've never worn a coat of whitewash yet, Abby. At Sudrow's, failed to keep Rinder's rivals from the tribes. Failed at everything. She told you, I left Flint Cohill with 2 squads back on the Paradise. With your permission, I'd like to rest the troop for 3 hours and start back. I'll have Cohill out of that pocket by noon tomorrow.
Troop can't leave till dawn.
Dawn? Troop ought to pull out of here before midnight.
Aren't you forgetting that you retire from the Army tomorrow, Captain?
Tomorrow's all I need, Mac. 40 years a good soldier. I can't leave Cohill facing those devils.
And Cohill's got to run his chances. We ran him, Nathan. That's what we get paid for.
To make it his own way of doing things.
Yes, you're right, Mac.
That's the new captain.
Give up.
Do you know, in some ways it'll be like when he leaves the army,
the troop one day,
it'll hit him more and more that he lost his family and all the soldiers that have died.
Time, sir, and it's a black day for the army.
Clean up the quarters after I'm gone. Sell all this stuff and put the disposition.
He looks so kind of lost in himself, even though he's telling them what to do.
Oh, yeah.
He's almost saying it in a confused
Water
manner.
valve.
Well, how did he ever get there, sir?
Now, how do you suppose?
I think he thought he'd be happier on retirement day than he is.
There's that.
It's like a final salute for him, but I'm assuming he's going to go back in some way. He's not going to just leave.
Men, I won't be going out with you. I won't be here when you return. Wish you could.
One moment, please, Captain. Corporal Crumrine, front and center.
They all put in the hat for it, sir. Even Sergeant Hochbauer. It's solid silver, sir.
Pocket watch.
Brought on from Kansas City. There's a sentiment on the back of it.
To Captain Brittles from C Troop. Lest we forget.
As I'm saying that, it's like he's been his whole life. This is a really great moment to do this.
Take your troop, Mr. Pennell. Proceed on your mission.
You see how much respect he, even he looks just broken down. He garners. goes. What's gonna happen?
Hi, Nathan. With Arapaho, Apache with Cheyenne. All chant of war. War to drive the white man.
Captain Reynolds, glad to see you, sir. And I you, sir. Mr. Pennell.
Thank you, sir.
Report, Mr. Cohill. We've been trailing them all day, sir. Concentration. Arapahoes, Kiowas, Comanches, and those Cheyenne dog soldiers. 800 or 900 of them. Your orders, sir. For the next 4 hours, I'm an officer in the United States Cavalry. If I gave you a written order, Flint, nevertheless, you're gonna get it.
So technically, he's not fully finished yet because it is the day,
Sergeant
the
Tyree.
final day.
Yes, sir.
Were you ever scared, Captain Tyree?
Yes, sir. Up to and including now.
Oh, fuck. It's a warning. Don't try any shit or you will be gone snap like a twig. That's what he said to Brittles.
Only that walks, my heart is sad at what I see.
Death songs, many lodges will be empty. You come with me. Hallelujah!
No, old friend, I must go. I go far away.
Isn't it they have such a great relationship, these two? But everyone else, then the others are at war.
Can you read the time by my brand new silver watch? 12 minutes midnight. Sir.
Retirement.
Yeah.
12 minutes. Fuck, moving away all the horses belonging to the Native Americans.
Any wounded? No casualties, sir. No casualties, no Indian war, no court-martial. You'll follow a mile behind them. Walking hurts their pride. Your watching will hurt it worse. Been a civilian for 2 minutes.
So Nathan Brittles, ex-captain of cavalry, USA, started westward for the new settlements in California.
That's a great shot. That's a great shot.
Sergeant, it's my appointment. Chief of Scouts, with the rank of Lieutenant Colonel.
So he's gone back in. You see the happiness though. He's obviously really going to miss being with these people.
You'll be surprised to know that Miss Dandridge and I are going
Why,
to be...
son, I knew it all the time. Everybody on the post knew it.
Except Ross.
Above the rank.
Poor Ross. Back to his family. I mean, that's kind of where his family is like. He wants to be near him.
But wherever they rode, and whatever they fought for, that place became the United States.
And so that was the second part of the John Ford Cavalry trilogy, She Wore a Yellow Ribbon. And the two aspects of this film that I greatly enjoyed were, first, the locations. Again, Monument Valley. It just takes you into it instantly. It's just absolutely fantastic and helps keep you drawn in the story by having these amazing surroundings. And then the second thing I loved about it was Wayne's character. Brilliant performance from John Wayne. Brittles, the fact that he's nearing retirement, and you see the effect it has on him. He's longing for this day for so long, but then when it comes to it, you see again that whole thing of finality. What do you do now? You've been here for so long. This has been his life for most. Like you said, he left the farm as a young boy, and he's been here most of his life, basically. So, what do you do next? And you see when he's given the orders to the guy who was drinking the whiskey again, Danaher from The Quiet Man. He's telling him like to sell this, sell that, but you can see the way he's saying it. He's so kind of he's kind of almost unsure of himself because he's not sure what his next move should be. Very poignant, beautiful moments with the retirement, giving the pocket watch, some really fantastic moments in the film. Really enjoyed it. Probably Fort Apache I'd have a little ahead of the two so far. Obviously you still have to watch Rio Grande to rank the three, but as a film itself, definitely enjoyed it. There was some really good components to it. Character driven piece, I felt this one was. There wasn't a whole lot of action in it, but I didn't mind because I thought the whole thing with Wayne's character really drove the film. And another thing was like him listing out all the deaths when he was given that list of the soldiers that had died, again showing that kind of impact and the real harshness of war. But guys, let me know your comments and your thoughts in the comments on this one. Where does it rank among the Cavalry trilogy for you, among your favourite John Ford films, and among your favourite John Wayne films? Love to hear it. Until next time guys, it's long fall.